the next news is the bus driver will get shot by the police. So I have my video them and I comment them right or so. I up on the computer, so you see me I look up. So far I see 2 angles of the video. I see a couple days ago still, but I report on it now, sorry. 2 angles of the video. Right, the first angle I see I say basically the same thing. What would I say? Right, I'm gonna put the video here. I get the video off Facebook, and then somebody, you know, from a standby, basically. I don't know who the standby is, but anyway.
Sit down, sir. Sit down in our bus. Around them, around this man, they are too long. I get too much trouble.
Alright, so basically I see when me not say how it started, but me only say from the bus driver argue with the police officer and in Spaldings, if you don't know where, in Clarendon, the town of Spaldings, right? And the police officer just stand up there and he probably said, you know, we can't hear what he was saying, but the bus driver there argue with him, and the people them around, Lord Jesus, that's time I tell you about Jamaican people, you know, man. You see, them need to understand, you know, you see if them come abroad, them respect law, you know, abroad, you know, because them not play fool with that. But for some reason, Jamaican police, yes, there's bad ones, there's good ones or whatever, but anyone, any police at all, it doesn't matter. Show respect same way. Dirty boy, you know, all of them, no. A Jamaican police, I think, are the who on the police with them disrespect. So over here, you can't do that. You cannot do that. But anyway, let me get into it because it just wrong, right? But there's 2 sides of this. As I said, this is my opinion. There's 2 sides of this that I have to talk about. So the side for the bus driver, the crowd. One, the crowd there boost him up. Like I don't know if I say I must a supplicant. Right, I boost him up so much, right, and that boosting must get to fame head, and him go chuck the police. So tell me now, the man in a uniform, right, a police, you go chuck the police, and not only that, you can, the police see, you know, the way you are bounced, you know, because the angle where they are watching from, the part where, you know, we are seeing back, and the way my bounce is like him ready, you know, and the police just are watching movement. Right, I'm watching movement, and not only that, one of the standby them they notice as well, because the record was there. Him stand up, you know, is like say him they'll go after the police as well, you know. If the police never pull him gun or whatever, which on the side of the police now is why I understand that you have gun, right? Them used to, I don't know if them still have button, but them used to have button. Why them don't have taser? Right? Why them do not have taser? In a situation like this, right? You pull out a taser, right? If it come to which you know, hopefully it not come to that. If it come to a part where him have to pull out in gun. At the same problem them have in the States, the same problem them have everywhere else. Some of them choose to pull out them gun instead of them taser. But me not understand. I don't know if Jamaica police have taser gun or what. But if they don't, they need to have taser, because they can't just shoot people, so right. So in a sense like that, instead of a gun, you have the taser. You shoot him with the taser. Anyway, so on the bus driver side, he was totally wrong. Yes, they must say that the police them a target them, the bus driver them and stuff like that. But this is the thing when me have to talk about. Hold on, it get hot now. Hold on. This is the thing when me have to talk about. Couple while back, right? Certain things when them doing a transport authority thing, me don't really know too much, but the few women know me just gonna talk about. A while back, them a talk about raising some kind of fee. I don't remember what fee it was. Raising some kind of fee, and I think some of the taxi drivers, them and you know, run taxi and stuff like that, they started to protest and saying that they're not gonna pay so much money if them get ticket, or if them leave them ID. So them say them the transport said they must have them ID, and it's true. It's just like going to if you work at a hospital or if you work with a security guard, you must, or you're a police, you must have your ID, right? You must have your ID. If you don't have your ID, you don't work that day. And they're saying that if you don't have your ID, you're going to pay a certain amount of money. Remember, if it was $50,000, you get charged for if you don't have your ID, or $70-something thousand. I remember some people are protesting and say, no, they should bring down the price, because they don't want to pay so much money if them leave them ID, right? So I think they were saying, yeah, okay, what you have in mind to pay just in case you leave your ID? What you think we should charge you? You should get ticket for? Somebody said $1,500 Jamaican dollar, $1,500. And them suggest that they would charge them, they will give them a ticket of $50,000 or $75,000. If I'm wrong, please correct me below, me no remember. But it's something so high, right? And somebody's comment and say $1,500, me think they should charge. No, listen, $1,500 is something we can make in a one trip, probably like half a trip. So why should I give you a ticket for $1,500 when me know say it's easy for you to fork out if you leave your ID at home? Why not give you a charge of something bigger? So you know, say, listen, me nah make this mistake, me have to have my ID. And if me not have my ID, me go back home for my ID or something. Me not go run the whole day and don't go for my ID. So you see, some of those things now, some of those things, it's bad on them people where run taxi. That's why I guess them clamp down on them. And it's true, it's true, like they when clamp down on them. But some people say that them too harsh on them and stuff like that, and you would never understand if you're in their situation. And I say, okay, well, me understand, like probably certain things, it's just too much, right? But when you really check it out, law is law. Law is law. Right now, if me get a ticket here, if me get a ticket over here, I think the last time I get a ticket it was I forgot to re-register the vehicle, and then they stop sending out letter to say, okay, you need to register your vehicle, so you need to remember, put a reminder. And me go up, must be 2 months or so, I get a $300 ticket, 300 Canadian ticket. I say no, so make you happy for this, And what I had to do is me couldn't even tell them, me couldn't argue with the police or what. What me have to do is go down wait till my turn and go down by the thing and try for explain, because that was the first year that them stopped sending out reminder. And because of the first year, them give you a little, them say, okay, me understand. And them cut it in half to $150. And that's about it. But back to the main news, the whole thing with the police and the bus driver. The bus driver was wrong for assaulting, and you would call that assaulting the police officer, because when they really check it out, them wouldn't do that when them there abroad. They cannot do that. Them even afraid to do that. right? So them need for sure Jamaican police more respect. This, as I said, this is my opinion. That's what I think. But the whole gun shooting business and shooting the man, which thank God him never died still, because a lot of people say him dead and now and all kind of stuff. And thank God him never died. Right? But I guess them say I'm gonna get charged. I remember when them say the police I don't think the police I get any charges or anything like that. But somebody said it takes uttermost lawless for this man to go down on the policeman like that. Those people in the background are no better. When is it ever okay to behave like that in public towards a police officer? Whether public or private, to me, whether public or private, you should not behave so towards a police officer. It doesn't matter. Just being a police officer, you must have respect. No matter if he must show disrespect, just shut up your mouth and call it a day, yo. Right? Just shut up your mouth and call it a day. But then again, you have the right to speech. So if you have to say something, but don't go and assault the police officer. You do have the right to speech. Right? What else you say? I am happy he didn't die. I am happy he lived to recognize that what he did was stupid. It is not just okay to know better. We should do better. That is definitely true. Right? The problem with Jamaica, too much bad men and angry people, temper tantrum. No one wants to walk away. They don't think of consequences at the end. Definitely true. They don't even consider their families, their children, mothers, fathers, who is going to suffer pain for a long time. Walking away from conflict doesn't say you are weak. Jamaica needs classes of mindfulness. Too much anger, no rewards for each other. And that are true. As I say, just walk away. If you can walk away, you walk away. Like if you want to say something, you say something. But don't make people behind you and around you boost you up like supplicant if you go thump down the man or chop the man or whatever. You can't do them something there. Respect for the law, man. Respect for the law. Come sure no say for your son, your brother, your sister, your daughter, any one of them in the force, you don't want people to respect them. Right? So I don't know what happened to them. But anyway, me see the people them a boost the man like a supplicant. And them vex when police shoot him. Why them never go hold him back? True, that is true. Why them never go hold him back? As I say, me see the one guy, and I know hold, but what's I know the way him they said and hold him never hold back the man. It seems like same was going to go after the police for either try to fight him too. But maybe at the time when the police, him said the police are pulling gun, he is back, right? So it's messed up. It's definitely messed up. Somebody will say, far too often police get disrespect unnecessarily. That is true. Alright, somebody will say, so far me I say people under the police side. So let's go through and see if anybody say, if the bus driver did have all his paper for the bus, right, this would never happen. There is law that we all have to respect in any country. We must respect that. This bus driver was very disrespectful to the police officer. A lot of people say that. Self-defense, pure and simple. Somebody said that. May I look for somebody who will say something else. This police is known as the enemy of the state for obvious reasons. However, in this case, the driver was wrong. The police have to defend himself. Yeah, that's true. The man nominated volunteer donated his life a free cause. The crowd are cheer him on. So him think him have home court advantage. Where him think a go happen. Well done protecting yourself, officer. Police had the right to defend himself. Yes, as I say, the main thing is the police have the right to defend himself, but I think in a certain cases like this, them should have taser gun for that. Because, you know, if I shot a man, you don't know if I'm gonna live. Kiss me teeth, them police, they need razor pay. True. Nose itchy. True. Some of them in some situation does need razor pay. Lord, I must be maintained. The driver should have drawn his service finger at the police and say pow. Yeah, anyway, pass through that. That driver is going to end up being charged for assault on top of the gunshots that he got. True. And I will say it again, this could have been dealt with a different way. Definitely. He is now lying in a hospital bed. None of the noisemakers will have the task of taking him clean clothes and food on a daily basis to the hospital. Maybe he is also the main breadwinner in the family. What happens now? Please think carefully before you react or let other people convince you to do something stupid. I really hope he is okay. That is true. I think he's not in any life-threatening condition, but he's in hospital. Alright. Yeah, basically a lot of these people are on the police side. There's a lot of comments that I can't go through, but no support gun violence about the driver wrong. Yeah, I don't see nobody really defend the driver at this moment. Like how some of the people boost him up in the crowd, but as I say, my thoughts, my opinion. The driver wrong, the police right, but which it was dealt into a different way, as in the police have a taser gun or something, or the people could have hold back the bus driver or something to avoid that. Nobody know what gonna happen. And showed the last thoughts that I have, final thoughts I have to say actually, show the police them some respect, show any law, but show each other respect actually, show each other kindness, respect, and have compassion. So this is the end of my Yaad thoughts. So thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe if you like my content, and me soon later. My opinion, my thoughts. I'm out.